Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. I know y'all can't see it, but the eternal energy spirit being is up. You see how it glow like that? Those are the chemicals. But because when they started coming into the truth and I received that information and start looking into the eternal energy spirit being, I can look out there and I can see the eternal energy spirit being that y'all call a sun. I can't see it clearly, but I can see it. There is no bright brightness around it. I know that that's the clouds that was making it seem like it was bright when I first started trying to look into the eternal energy. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope they enjoy that rain, because I sure did, especially when I asked for it. Um, so they had started pushing that little demonic smoke, Holy Ghost cloud crap out there, last night. It rained on them. And got that nonsense up out of here. Uh, I know they don't like the rain. They don't like the rain because it washes out the chemicals and they little smoke demons that they conjure up to put up in the sky. They don't like the rain. A couple people walked through here and I was looking up in the sky and they walked back and forth past her laughing and stuff. I guess because I was looking in the sky, I just was thinking to myself, yeah, keep right on laughing, because I know what you serve. And I know if you don't turn from your evil and wicked ways, I know exactly what type of reward that you're going to receive. But you so into following the traditions of a man, you can't get the information out of the book. And the truth is meant for all of the life. But since people are so caught up in what they have promoted, these type of traditions, talking about some well, this is my culture, these are our colors, and this is our flag's design, and it's all this type of crap. You know what I'm saying? The traditions of men nonsense. Y'all so caught up in that stuff, you don't realize that you people, the life in creation is the life in creation. You are the true light of the creation. And you people are sitting around here allowing these idiots that took the covenant of the first fallen ones that started these ignorant ass traditions of men and women that wanted to fancy themselves as if they were better than the rest of the life in creation. You can't get the truth out of it. You don't even, you constantly trying to, get this materialistic stuff to make you feel like you something that you're not, and so that you'll feel like you better than what you are. You was given everything. You know what I'm saying? You was given everything. They have covered up the fact that you have all that you ever will ever need. Well, right now you don't, because you're still following their traditions. But once you call out on Creator, you will know that you have always had everything that you have always needed. Everything. But they got this ignorant stuff going on. And it's been going on for so long, people just, they just so attached to it. They don't want to let this stuff go, to the point to where they don't even want to see it any type of other way other than the way that the traditions have always been going on. And it's ignorant, man. They are stealing your eternal life from you. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. I be looking at these idiots that's in the house with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, and they still serving these demons, man, and they just don't even know what's being taken from them. They don't know that everything has been stolen from them and is continuing to be stolen from them because of this ignorance that they choose to continue to follow, because they didn't accept these demons and felt like, well, since they was able to speak against somebody up under the covenant of the demons, then that's what they want to stick with. You know, and you know that you've been sitting up there speaking curses on people throughout their lives, destroying their lives. What type of person are you, man? What type of person are you to know for a fact that the gods is demons and that you was praying curses on people, saying that you praying for the good for people, and actually your intentions, your thoughts, your mind was on nothing but the worst for them people, and you was conjuring up demons, praying to the demons, knowing that they was demons, calling them God, and you was cursing people. You know, and it's you people that I, you know, even now I don't want you to have to go into the darkness. You know, it's much worse of things than the darkness, though. You know, but if you just refuse to turn from your evil and wicked ways, knowing that the gods is the demons, you definitely deserve to go on in there with them. You definitely deserve it. And that's exactly what they promised you. You know, because you've been sitting around here, doing whatever it takes to get this materialistic stuff and continuing your ways with this servant of the demons and stuff, they already told you in the book, that you receiving your rewards right now because, you know, they ultimately leading you to death. And after this, you will suffer the second death because you knowingly and willingly serve the demons. And the second death is being stuck in the outer darkness where there is no light and you will be cut off from the Creator for all of existence of eternity. But this is y'all's choice. And I'm then set up here and I already done told y'all that the resurrection crap is cut off. But you still want to trust and believe in the demons, don't you? You still want to trust and believe in the demons because a few of them is still lingering around here and you able to conjure them up. Even after these idiots in the house done seen, from the time I started coming into the truth and how tremendously horrific it was with those attacks that they was doing by conjuring up the demons and stuff in the when I first started coming into the truth. When I say it was terrible, man, it was horrible. I mean, I was sick, weak all the time, ill, hurting and all this old stuff. And when I found out that what it was, and Creator showed me, what I needed to do, that's what I started doing. Then they was not able to do it no more. Even after they done seen that they are not able to do this anymore, that the demons have no power, they still continue to follow his crap, man. They still continue to try to do these curses, and they keep making these smells and all this old stuff. They still doing it. They deserve to go where they have been promised that they will go if they do not turn from their evil and wicked ways. And to tell you the truth, they were so consistent with doing it, and they still so consistent with doing it. I don't even want them to turn from their evil and wicked ways, man, because they deserve to go in there because they so consistent with it. They refuse to turn from their evil and wicked ways. I don't even want them to turn, man. I don't even want them to turn from their evil and wicked ways. I used to want them to turn from that crap, but seeing is that they love it so much, I want them to continue with what they love so much so they can receive all that they are supposed to get. So they can receive all. That's how much I love them. I love them so much that I want them to get exactly what they love. Because they love it so much, that's what I want them to have. I want you to have that. I hate that that's what you want to have, but I love you enough for you to want it. I want you to have it. Because obviously that's exactly where you want to go, and that's exactly where you deserve to be at. But let me get back into this book. It's this is part 2 of Nations of the World, Spain. And I'm not going to read through this, excuse me, but what I am going to do is I'm going to scroll through here from the page that I left off. It may be a couple of pages before where I left off. Uh, that's what I'm gonna try to make sure of. This is a couple pages before I had left off from the other video. This is gonna be part two. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna make sure that I record it, so that if anybody wants to, read in it and read up on it, they'll be able to do that. So give me a second. Okay, so I'm not. I think I know I seen this page, but I don't. So I just wanna make sure that I get that. We're gonna try to go through this as fast as possible. That way, I can get all or whatever that's needed, so that somebody can read through it if they choose to. Yeah, I did this page. Cause I think I said, now who is this nigga? Yeah, so if it's something on these pages that you don't see on this one, go back to the first one, and you should be able to, catch whatever you didn't get from this one. Okay. I put a bookmark right there and didn't notice it. So they got lining people up. Excuse me. I wonder, have any of you brown skinned people ever seen or ever had any type of recording of any history of any such of any brown skinned people doing any of these type of things that you have seen others do, such as line people up and murder them and uh, mm, make weapons and boats and stuff. You know, do you have any recollection of that? If you can find any of that type of stuff, I'm pretty sure that they'll twist the history and try to make it seem as though you know that some brown skinned people actually was helping with this type of crap that you see, wars and all of those stuff. No, we didn't do any type of stuff like that because it's not the type of people that we was. Or that's not the type of people that we are. Right now they got a lot of you brown skinned people caught up with this nonsense of these drugs and stuff and it's rap game stuff, you know, and all that. So y'all out doing this type of ignorance, mm, killing each other and crap for this false fictitious lifestyle of money. These is Nazis right here though. And ones that I just showed was marching with them guns on their shoulders. They look like Nazis to me, because that's what them helmets look like. I remember them helmets because they show them in the movies. They show them helmets in the movies, you know. It might actually be a. Show y'all that. Don't look bad. I mean, any type of land that don't have buildings and stuff on it don't looks absolutely marvelous to me. You know what I'm saying? Cause the creation is growing and stuff. So any type of land that they show that don't have buildings and stuff on it, that's absolutely marvelous. You know, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Mm. It was crazy. I seen a video the other day. I don't know why, but that was on. It was on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna post no videos, man, because they they then figured out that they could just throw any type of copyright claim, and then they can strike the channel. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be my own content. If I see something, I explain it to you in the way that I seen it. You know. So I seen a first video I seen on Facebook was of some animals, and I think it was like could have been a baboon, and they had it was two baboons and a baby baboon and stuff. And what they said is that look at the way that this baboon is treating its young. It was looked like it was smacking it around and stuff, but it looked like it was newborn. So to me, it seemed like the adults was trying to make sure that their baby was active. You know, they didn't had a whole lot of different stuff going on around them. And they may have had babies that just didn't make it because of the corruption that has been going on in the creation. So what they saw as smacking the baby around and stuff, I actually seen it as the parents were inspecting their young to make sure that it was active. You know, another thing. Then I saw something else. I actually seen about you know a few videos of that. The killing of animals. And I seen this guy. They seen some like shark videos or fish videos where they was chopping these animals up, and this one where they skinned a whole cow. I don't know how you can sit there and look at that and see that life is not life. You know what I'm saying? Um, they got everything that the human has. They just look. They're animals. They just look different from humans, but there is really no difference because they have life. Four legs, two eyes, and a nose, everything. Heart, lungs, guts. They took and peeled the skin off of that animal and gutted it. Hmm. I wrote I wrote Ty the other day. You know, I think it was about where does the sun go? And as far as I know, the sun is in a constant rotation, as if it's like moving in a figure eight form. As far as I know, you know what I'm saying. But a continuous, cycle of going through the creation like that. And see what they do. The humans is the ones that the humans is destroying life for themselves, is and they're really destroying it for the human. I mean, for the animal life, because the animals, you know, they can't clean this shit up. Look at that. Some people say, "Oh well, you see they over picking through it. That's because they starving. Because you motherfuckers is destroying all of the land. They starving like my little squirrel buddy. The squirrel buddies over here and shit be having to go in that trash and to get some, because they had been making it to where the plant life wasn't growing because they keep spraying them damn chemicals and stuff in the sky. Mhm. But I was talking about this when I wrote TY. I was talking about some the Christopher Columbus, the Jesus Christ character, right? And I was like, people don't even see the witchcraft in it, but it's witchcraft and sorcery. You know, it's what that's what they taught us. That's what the book is. With the confusion and all that, the book is witchcraft and sorcery. The truth is in the book, but they taught it to us, and it was witchcraft. It's witchcraft and sorcery because of the way they confused it and did it. You know what I'm saying? So I said people still don't get the truth out of the fact that this this Jesus Christ character, a son of God, was pronouncing witchcraft and sorcery. He was telling his own people he's going to make them fishers of men. What do fishermen do to the fish? They catch them. Some of them may put them in water so they will live until they get them to the areas where they want them to be at. A lot of them fish don't get that. They be done suffocated because they not in their original place where they are supposed to be at. And then they get them to wherever they ship them to, and they take the fish and gut them and strip all of their eternal organs out of them, and then they chop them up, put them in packages, and put them on display for 3 days. Until somebody comes to buy them. And I was like, you know what? The fishes of men kind of sound like Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ prepared a table for you in the midst of your enemies. And he is out here catching people. And he's keeping you on the path to where his Father is going to make you lay down in green pastures. But first you have to take the leap of faith and stay on the path. And if you stay on the path, when time comes and you happen to die, they are going to get your body. They're going to retrieve your body, take and strip all your eternal organs out of it. They are going to preserve it, and then they are going to put it on display for 3 days where people go and view it. And then after those 3 days are up, they will close the box, and then people will show back up at this place, never knowing what's in the box because the box is not opened again. They will say a couple of words, and then they will take that box that is supposed to have the remains of somebody in it, and they will take it to the green pastures. But I'm not going to be able to get through this whole thing neither because I don't know how much video is on here. So it looks like it's going to be a part 3. Uh-oh. It looks like that little, the 16th chapel. I don't know if that's the 16th chapel or not, but that's what all of their little pictures and paintings look like. The 16th chapel. in the 16th chapter. Reason why I remember that, man, is because when I did I mean, like, I got movies now that I look at because I get, like, I see them the way that I was seeing them when I was younger, you know. So the movie, reason why I remember that, the 16th chapel painting thing on the ceiling and crap, is because of a movie, um, which was the name of the movie is Misery. Misery. Now I can go through explaining. I can go through explaining them telling you what you serving in that, but I'm not gonna go through it right now. But basically, they tell you what's going on, you know, because of what you're praying to, which is the Elohim, the gods, the demons. I noticed in this book, they got a lot of stuff that well, I haven't seen a lot of it, but the L crap. All this stuff starts with L and L this and L that. You know what I'm saying? So, just in case you people are not, I told y'all about them horns and stuff, man. So every time I'm doing anything, putting the truth out, they don't want y'all people to know the truth. Oh, I just said something about that L crap, didn't I? There go some L's right there. Elohim. Hmm. It must be the yep. It's the Dean. It's the dance. Uh, Flaminac, flamenco. Is that what it is? Flamenco, the dance they be doing. I seen something in the Hebrew where it's talking about dance and stuff. They done took and extorted you women. They done took and extorted you women in all type of different ways. And then they even got it to where they didn't extorted you women to such an extent to where they know that you females, you know, uh, a lot mean a lot all to the male. They done made it to where now they got men that want that type of attention that women have. So they dress up like women and stuff, and I seen a video where a guy, clearly it was a guy, you know what I'm saying, but didn't have no makeup on or none of that stuff. Took and started putting makeup on, and at the end of it, he looked like a superstar female. At the end of it, after he started bare with no makeup or nothing, nigga looked terrible. This was like it don't matter the color, but the dude looked like a man. He looked terrible. He put that makeup on, and I guarantee you, if a motherfucker seen him in the street, they would not have been able to tell the difference. They would not have been able to tell the difference. They strip you females for everything. You know. That's the reason why I said y'all don't need that makeup, man, because it's a lot of trickery going on with that makeup shit. Men are falling for that makeup shit. Ain't no telling. It ain't no telling. I don't know how they do it and get that shit done, but they doing it and they didn't get it done. And they've been doing this shit from ages and ages, man. They've been doing this shit from ages, and they tell you that shit in the history. It's a guy named Mr. E and Mr. E, they destroyed they took his channels off. I think he's on like bid shoot now or something. But Mr. E was taking, and he was hitting them superstars up. That's the channel that I was showed to. Creator showed me to that channel, and he was breaking down, you know, the deception of the superstars, which was the fact that a lot of most, if not all of them, are transgenders. You know what I'm saying? And he was breaking that down, to show it. And it's another he does some research and stuff, but he said in his research he was just now getting into the books and stuff. So he's really on the pushing of the Jesus Christ crap, but he does do some looking into some other things of breaking down, which is this worldly crap, and he does a good job on that. But if he takes and he listens to what he's saying, he got a where he's investigating and going through a book called Philo. He's going through a book named Philo, and in his breakdown of Philo, he's speaking about how this transgender thing has not only been in effect from the beginning, but it's the so-called people that are in power. I guess that's the covenant of the demons under the guides of what they have to do, sacrificing their soul bodies in order to get this type of favor from these demons that they call God, that have different names, you know. But yeah, he goes through it. But in that book Philo, when he's speaking about it, he's sitting up there and he's telling you when he's reading it, he's sitting up there. There go another flag, coats of arms. That's a Hispanic flag. But in his reading through the book, he sat up there and he tell his own self, at the time when Jesus came, then that type of stuff flourished. He's not listening to what he's saying. When the time of Jesus came, that stuff flourished. That means that it was a lot more promoting of it going on. It was a lot more of it going on. So maybe I am gonna get through this. It would be great. I won't have to worry about it. Another thing is, I know I heard somebody say they could only hear at a one speaker. Yeah, I noticed it too. And the thing is because they got these things like when I first started trying to do music and all of those stuff, they was using devices that would mess that music up. You know what I'm saying? They're like the equipment. You know what I'm saying? And they did the same thing with the phone, because I took and they would be making little smells, so I would take the phone and put it like by the wall and play like the videos that I know that they don't like hearing, which is all of them, because they don't like hearing the truth. So and they was using whatever type of device they had, and it affected the phone to where one of the speakers went out. But when I use his earphones, when I use the earphones to speak like I'm doing now, plugged into the phone, uh, both earphones should work, But without the earphones, and I'm just recording, then you're only gonna hear it out of one speaker, which was it's rough because now if I do like yeah, I got through the book. If I do like any music or anything, you only can hear it out of one speaker. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. They do anything to try to hinder you. So anything. Okay, and we're gonna even get the back of this. And I'm gonna show y'all something else too. Let's see if I can get that on there like that so y'all can be able to read it like that. Okay. Now they say you can't buy or sell unless you got the name and the number of the beast. Y'all been having that. You got 3 forms of ID: uh, birth certificate, social security card, and social security number. What is it? Birth certificate, social security card, and something else. But it's 3 forms of ID, which and that's 3, you know. And then these, I've seen this, but it's like somebody has showed me like the barcodes, and this one right here has it. You see it? It got 2 right here, and then it got 2 right here. These 2 lines, like it got 2 right here, 2 right here, and 2 right here. Those are 6s. Where it's 2 lines that's longer. See how these 2 lines are longer than the ones that are in the middle? So it's like 3 lines of 2. See? 1, 2, 3. And each of those lines is a 3. So these 2 lines will be 2 3s. These 2 lines will be 2 3s. And these 2 lines will be 2 3s. Add them 3s up. 2 3s right here, that's a 6. 2 3s right here, that's a 6. And 2 3s right here, that's a 6. You know. But like it's right here, it's barcode don't have it. You know. But when they like this, when it's like this, that's 666. You know. But they got all kind of different little things. And why I'm doing this, I might jump on into this other book. I mean, just the beginning. I just want to get the beginning of it, man, because a lot of y'all latch on to that stuff, man. Them people are trained to come, to continue to promote this crap, and I just want to show y'all real quick some of this. So the eternal energy spirit being is up now. I mean, he was up, but like I can see him. First, I had to lean over because the tree was right there. And they were still spraying. They came through and they've been spraying. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they could, they just continue to spray, bro. It's not the way that the sky supposed to look, bro. They just continue to spray, continue to spray. They just continue to spray and continue to spray. So it's not the way that the sky supposed to look. It never is. So, and this is the book of The Importance of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by John F. Wukovits. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that kind of looks like it could be some a German name or something. But I just want to get into this. I just want to show y'all, you know, this one thing. Mm. These and other titles are included in the importance of biography series. And you see all these names, man? Alexander the Great, Muhammad Ali. They made names for themselves. They made names for themselves. Alexander the Great, Muhammad Ali, Louis Armstrong, James Baldwin, Clara Burton, the Beatles. The Beatles. It's crazy, man. They got Julius Caesar right there. It's I mean, y'all can see, y'all read this. Adolf Hitler. They got Adolf Hitler. These people these people have all been trained into this system to keep the narrative of what they would like people to continue to follow and continue to believe. You know, John F. Kennedy. And all of these people supposedly have gotten killed and all of this stuff and crap. You know, it's crazy, man. Maybe I'll scroll through just a little bit of this. I ain't gonna go through all of this. Just show y'all a little bit of it. Might go ahead and I know it's all crap. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got that thing where the like the kings and the queens and stuff, they are transgenders. They always been playing them type of role. They always have done that. That's part of their religion culture. Transgenders, you know. But they raised them up like that from birth, bruh. You know, they raised them up like that from birth. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I got that because that looked like some stuff, people. You know, they got dates and stuff on them. And look at the shape of Martin Luther King's head. Who's this nigga right here? Gandhi. The reason why I say it is because I done heard that's exactly who it is. Gandhi. And they tell y'all this stuff, and you know, but y'all believe it the way that they tell it to it. They've been teaching it and telling it to us. Mm. Like Gandhi's supposed to be a spiritual person and all of this stuff. You know, I ain't into all of those spirituality crap. You know, I know Creator created, and Creator gave me a sound mind and a sound body. You know, so I speak to Creator. There's no need to pray. I speak to Creator because I have a sound mind and a sound body to do so. There's no need for me to get on my knees and beg and plead for anything when Creator had already given me everything. So, and the gods are stealing it. I have stole it and been stealing it and was stealing it from my birth. Mm. They doing the whole world like this, and they've always been doing this. The gods are demons. They are the thieves. They are the lifters, lifting the life out of her that does not belong to them. But because people are following the traditions of men, uh, not once have none of these people ever said anything about this Jesus Christ character in the curses in that book. None. And a lot of them people preach his book. A lot of them. A lot, if most, if not all of them. They all preach this daggone book shit. At Jesus Christ crap. Mm. And even though y'all may not think so, but a lot of this shit is staged. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is staged and set up, and so they run all the governments. They run it all. You know what I'm saying? They run it all, and they done set it up to where they be able to promote this shit, take pictures, set the history up, put it in books, and people read this shit and believe this is what the fuck is going on when all of this shit is staged. You know what I'm saying? They all have it set up like you see KKK members. That'll be a little town and shit, and they'll be walking through where or whatever, and then it be people out there, you know, and all of them people is in on it, you know. All them people be in on that shit, but you know, it's crazy. They even tell y'all this shit because they did it with the Black Lives Matter shit. You know, with George Soros promoting the Black Lives Matters. But George Soros is supposed to be a prejudiced person, but he promoted the Black Lives Matter stuff because he knew that they was gonna get out there and start tearing shit up. So he supported it. You know. Them people was getting paid to get out there and promote that shit and protest and all that shit, you know. And then they get out here in the real world, and people don't know that them motherfuckers was getting paid, but people think that they doing this for a good cause and shit. So other people was joining in, and I'm pretty sure if somebody did lose their lives and it was promoted by them, then it wasn't real. But I'm pretty sure some other people may have lost their lives and they lost their lives because they joined in some shit. The book set up here and tell you don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowds because all of that shit be set up. You know what I'm saying? The truth is in the book, but y'all just can't see through the witchcraft and sorcery, man. And just can't see through the witchcraft and sorcery. Now them idiots, they took and they confused the book and all that shit. But what they don't know, like I said, it's information within information. You know, if you can see through their witchcraft and sorcery, you know, and the only way you're gonna be able to see the truth is calling out to Creator, bro. That's it. That's the only way. I really want to record this. I mean, you know, get to this one page in this Dr. Martin Luther King crap, so I can show y'all this transgender that a lot of y'all sit up there and scream what they did for black people. And these people, they be, you know, mixed, you know, and they be trained by the secret societies. That's why they be having those so-called educations that they be having, because they be part of the secret societies. And people be trained to do this shit. You know, y'all call it whatever y'all want to call it. Stay in La La Land. Look at this one right here. It's it look like Ellen DeGenerate, don't it? Ellen DeGenerate. You know, somebody somebody had made you know, was doing some stuff on like how they be cloning people. It's not. It's what they doing is they taking DNA. It tell you in the book that they take DNA and they manipulate DNA. A lot of y'all got people out here that is just from where they didn't got you in the hospitals and took your DNA, and they'd have been able to you know, make you know, put their blood or however they do it, and then it'll be a, you know, a baby, and that baby will be of your blood
and it will come out and it will look like you, you know. And this is my thing. That's another part of the witchcraft and sorcery, because it tells you that the blood is sacred. You know, they not supposed to be doing that crap. And then if they didn't took your blood and they didn't made a different baby, you know, and then that baby grow up and stuff, you know, it's of your blood, and then no telling what type of manipulation they doing to them, or whatever, or what type of witchcraft and sorcery that they putting over that person that is of your blood that they didn't took from you from the hospital to make, and then them curses in turn is you know, is gonna work because it's your blood that they are pronouncing them curses and stuff on. You know, but once you want to create that stuff is gonna come to a stop. You know, that's the reason why I be like, man, y'all better stay away from them hospitals, man. Y'all better stay away from them hospitals, man. Not supposed to have nothing to do with that crap. Them motherfuckers are stealing blood, and they making people, and they, you know, what they call them? They call them doppelgangers or some shit. Oh, and there goes y'all favorite character's name right there, Jesus Christ. Let's see, let's see what this says. The inspiration of March of King's work was the Indian leader, Ma, I can't pronounce that, Gandhi, who relied on a nonviolent approach to achieve his goal of India independence from Great Britain. Jules Archer, in his book, They Had a Dream, The Civil Rights Struggle, points out Gandhi's influence. Gandhi. Martin was excited by a lecture on the great Indian leader, something Gandhi, and his nonviolent resistance against politicians, political justice, particular political political injustice, buying books on Gandhi, devoured them eagerly, and inspiration seized him, and inspiration seized him. Why not combine the teachings of Gandhi and Jesus Christ and combine and combat unjust laws against blacks? Martin felt confident he could pursue blacks, he could persuade blacks to break pred, 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 prejudicial laws, then allow themselves to be arrested and jailed in Martin, the secret weapon of blacks he would preach should be love instead of hate, transforming white hearts. So, Dr. Martin Luther King went along with this Jesus Christ crap, bow down to the governments, the serpent seed, and he promoted the fact that don't worry about it. You just let these people beat y'all and stuff, and you just keep going to jail and stuff. Just keep on letting these people beat you and do these things to y'all, and everything's gonna be okay. And sooner or later, after enough of these motherfuckers, after enough of us have been beaten and killed and stuff, then pretty soon they'll stop doing it. You know, but we're gonna have to lose a lot of life. We're gonna have to lose a lot of life. A lot of people are gonna have to suffer, and a lot of people are gonna have to be jailed and incarcerated and mistreated and all of this stuff, you know. But you people don't fight back. You do what the law and the government says. because the government and the law is who God chose to be over the people of the land. So y'all just do what the fuck these people was telling y'all to do, nigga. And after a lot of us then died, you know, and they see that they have gained this type of power and control that you niggas is gonna listen, uh, and y'all just gonna bow down under the serpent seed rule of the gods, then things will start getting better. They'll start getting better. Stupid as a motherfucker. And to this day, motherfuckers is still struggling. Cause of stupid sellout motherfucking niggas like this nigga, Dr. Martin Luther King, and the rest of these motherfuckers that's in the beginning of that goddamn of his book. Fuck Dr. Martin Luther King, Jesus Christ, and all them other motherfuckers. Fuck you mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. Notice how a lot of the motherfucking courthouses and shit, all of them look Roman, Greek, Spanish. Why do you push us around? Yeah, why do y'all motherfucking sellout ass motherfucking people? Why does the life in creation think that they are better than somebody else's life in creation? So you assholes, you weak ass, nothing ass people, sell the life out so that you can gain a little bit of whatever you want to call power. You know what I'm saying? To serve up under the serpent seed rule of the gods. Stupid ass nigga. That's why you motherfuckers, when y'all time comes, y'all gonna get where everything that y'all supposed to get. Everything. For you motherfuckers continue in this system, y'all gonna get everything you supposed to get, y'all, cause y'all gonna suffer the second death, cause y'all never turn from y'all evil and wicked ways, and y'all help this dumbass demonic demon God serving system continue. Every last one of you motherfuckers gonna get everything you supposed to get. And there go at transgender that I wanted y'all to see. But let me get all of these words on here first. And I think after I show it, I'm gonna wrap this up. What's this lady's name? Rosa Parks. I'm gonna get a close up on this man because this is a fucking man. Look at the way he look. It's not no woman. It's a fucking man. You know, they promote all this shit, man. They've been doing this shit for ages, man. For ages. And then they sit up here and tell y'all these motherfucking stories. You know, they made names for themselves, and then y'all sitting up here glorifying these people and praising these people, and they part of the goddamn system that is keeping the life and creation down. You know, because they keep promoting that we need this motherfucking bullshit. We ain't never needed no system of any type of any sort. Creator created everything so it would grow freely and be free and live in the creation free. You know, but people want to keep on following this stupid ass, dumb ass, ignorant ass shit. Meanwhile, the system's continuously feeding you all this stupid ass, dumb ass, ignorant ass shit that's poisoning the fuck out of you. Let me see. I might make this the last page of this Dr. Martin Luther King crap. And I might just I might have to do another one like I did that other one. Part 2 of the Martin Luther King ignorance. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga, y'all want to keep following that bullshit, y'all go right ahead. You ain't doing nothing but Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't nothing but another superstar. He wasn't nothing but another entertainer. That's what the fuck he was. Entertained you motherfuckers with this Jesus Christ crap in his book because y'all didn't want to get the truth out of the book, you know. And that word nigga actually is Negro or some shit in etymology. But that's where nigga comes from. Negroes waiting room. See the sellouts that went along with the system, they didn't have, they didn't have to go through it. Of course, they went out in public and they made it seem like that's what was going on. But them motherfuckers was living in spots like the White House. They was part of the Ku Klux Klan. Dr. Martin Luther King, all them motherfuckers. The Ku Klux Klan, all them motherfuckers. They worked for the fucking government system. Injustice anywhere is a threat. Injustice is everywhere because you motherfuckers is promoting this bullshit and doing all this crap to the creation of life, and none of this is supposed to be going on. None of it. I'm gonna end this right here. See what page this is real quick. 43. So I ended the Dr. Martin Luther King crap on page 43. Well, let me go on over here to page 44. Oh, page 44. There's number I always be talking about, and it shows this is the shit that he promoted. Y'all just be good and let these motherfuckers arrest you, and everything's gonna be okay. You know, he promoted that shit. That nigga never got hurt, and he's probably not even nigga. He probably not even brown skin. Probably was a mixed person that was trained up to come out here and promote this bullshit to y'all so that you people will stay humbled up under the demonic demon god rule. And pretended like he was in the hospital hurt and shit. And foolishness. Let me end this video. Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. I love y'all. Call out to Creator. Creator of all of existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to Creator, because Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. When you receive the truth from Creator of all of existence, you will know that Creator of all of existence is the truth. Do you speak it?